Welcome, Warrior fans, to Warrior Review. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm here with head coach Shane Boggs. And Coach, we got to talk about this Valwood game. It didn't go the way we wanted it to, but a lot of pauses we can talk about. We'll talk about some things we want to work on. But Coach, just kind of as we that 15-game region streak ended, thoughts on that streak? We hated to see it end on this game, but just kind of thoughts on those teams and this team that have done so much.
Well, I think first you got to give Valwood credit. They brought a great team in, and they did what they needed to do. They played really well. We played well at times on offense. Played very poorly on defense, and previous teams. I'm really proud of what went on over a course of 4 seasons. I mean, it was a 4-season run that we were talking about there. So a lot of players contributed to that. A lot of coaches contributed. But that streak came to an end this Friday night to a very good Valwood team, and we'll talk some details of kind of things we need to fix later. But I am proud. If I'm proud of anything, I'm proud that we hung in there when it got 26-0. We fought, and we fought our way back. We won the second quarter, and really we're back and forth with them in the third, and then it slipped a little more late. But we did some great things, but not enough to beat a really good team. So we'll work on being better.
Yeah. Also, just player of the week. It's always a tough call. Got some great players and great plays, but who's player of the week this week?
Player of the week is Briggs Daniel. Briggs has had a great year. Here's a guy that a month or so ago was told he was done for the year, and he said, "You know what? I want to tough this thing out." And so he's got a pretty significant shoulder injury. A couple things going on there, but they've braced it and said, if you can endure the pain, and you're going to have surgery anyway, and here we are. What an unbelievable job he did blocking and catching. Just had a great night for us. He really gave us a shot. So proud of Briggs.
Yeah, congratulations to Briggs. Let's get to the highlights.
So here we are, wearing that home blue with the gray pants. Excited about this region championship game. We'll be on kick return first. They're kicking it in some voids here. We really struggled on kick return in that first quarter, but 27-yard line. I think they're probably holding pretty good on this one. Really had a shot to make a big play in the game. Their front is really good. Struggled to block them early. Blocked them pretty good late. Go tunnel screen. They run the ball really, really well. And so we're punting. I think they played us for fake quite a bit, but we get a nice punt out there, punt them to the 38-yard line. And they took that first one to the house, I guess, and so 6-0 game. But they stop us again. We've punted them deep. Played pretty good on first down. A little mishandled snap on second. Did a great job in coverage. He steps out about halfway there. So here we go. We got a little punt. And
key point of the game here.
That's tough. Now 6-0 game. We're going to have, I guess, a 6-yard field to attack, and that's one of those uncontrollables. So, again, they tackle really, really well. They close space, which is something we need to be better at, really, really well. And this really make you earn it. That is not offsides, I guess. So, again, there's a lot of things that could change momentum. Got to give them credit for doing what they did, and really some bang-bang plays here that had a chance. Gets all the way to 26-0, which we're not proud of. I'm getting ready to show you some stuff we are proud of, because I've seen a whole bunch of teams just fold with the pressure they were putting on us. So 26-0 game, still having to earn it. Really good throw here by Raj. Great strain early on by him, and then good job by Briggs, who made a bunch of plays for us the other night. So we're moving. We go with a little snaggo deal right here. And Raj gets out of the pocket, finds Rex. And I think he has a 54-yarder, so brings some energy back. It's 26-6 at that point. Trying some onsides. The most dangerous man they have is back deep, and we did not want to kick it to him. So 32-6 here after the failed onside, they score. And we've learned in the last few weeks when they go 99 yards or 50 yards, they still only give you 6 points. So
Yeah.
we're trying to steal possession. Good job by TJ. Their ball again here, 34-yard line. Really great hit right there, right there by TJ.
That feel like that shifted momentum a little bit too, right there with just that hit.
Yeah, it has the ability to for sure. And Rex gets it out to the 49. Nice return by him. Got a little deception, misdirection in this one, running for 5. Little power play by TJ. I think we went counter, followed it up with counter, got a first down. Really got a shot on the, and good job by Raj getting out of the pocket, scrambling for 7 or 8 yards. Nice little throw and catch on an out route from Raj to Rex. Back to a little bootleg. They're coming off the edge. Riggs does a great job kind of settling in the soft spot in the zone. And throwing it back out in the flat. Smash route here, great route in man coverage, and a great little rub play there. TJ's rubbing for Rex on a slant, and starting to build a little bit of momentum here, so I'm proud of that. Kick it to the fast guy, and you're holding your breath. So
Yeah.
we're trying to kick it in a different void. So what an unbelievable, you might want to run that back and watch TJ run the alley. Really, really good at that. Great hit by TJ, forces the fumble, go back to the bootleg, hit Briggs, and that's about all we got. Good job by Raj, minimizing the damage. Finds Briggs again. We're down to the 15, and they are getting a bunch of dudes to the football. So had a shot right there. Unbelievable effort by Briggs to try to reel that one in. This is just a great throw and catch. Great catch down there by Rex. Touchdown Brookwood. So I think we've scored back-to-back here after the stop. We're at 40-21. We've gotten this thing a bunch of times. Love to have a little bit less juice on that one. So I think it goes all the way to 46 right here. 46-21 maybe. Throwing it out here in the flat, checking it down, ball gets knocked out, but it goes out of bounds. Tough throw in a tight window, but a good one to Rex. TJ's making people miss, finishing his runs. I think we get a pass interference here. So we're down inside the 20. Love to catch that one. That's a great throw by Raj. Unbelievable throw. Did a good job holding the safety early. TJ's running hard and finishing runs, and go speed option and versus man coverage. We crack there and kind of get a little 2-for-1. Run inside the pylon. It's good stuff. So, we win the second quarter. Proud of that. When it was just going sideways and haywire. So honestly went in and we're pretty dang optimistic. We thought, let's go get a stop and score, and we didn't get the stop. Run the speed option again, cross the 50. Trying to throw a little slow screen off of our bootleg play, and good throw right there to Rex, inside the 30. Back to speed option. They defend it much better. Goes for kind of no gain. Got a post route right there. They covered it up pretty good. Raj out of the pocket. And what a catch.
Great throw, great catch.
Absolutely a great catch. Little horse collar here. Took him a minute.
Yeah.
The guy 30 yards away saw it, but the guy 2 feet away did not. And they get another interference here. So get a sack. Had a couple sacks on the night. Swing it out to TJ. Get a bunch of that yardage back. We're down to the 5. And this is just great stuff. Had a little wildcat package with TJ, and he runs it in. And they get us on that 2-point play. So trading scores here in the third quarter so far.
Almost had that one there.
Yeah, we're close. We're close to stealing another one. We need to steal some possessions here. So thought this was the best series of the game, or the best 2-3 play sequence for the D-line. They really played more physical on that one. It gets away from us. They've scored again. They pop it up. We catch it on the 42. Mishandled this one, but do get on it. So we're on the 36, sliding up, and
Throwing it away, that's the thing to do. Right?
absolutely. And you throw it away, and they hit you in the side of the head, and you get an interference penalty.
Got another one there, or another penalty.
Another one here. You know, how big would it be if we catch those 2 or 3 breaks on the first couple series? So
Another.
moving here. Nice little jump cut. Gets a couple. They play that well. We need to be flatter. Need to be flatter on our blocking approach. So here we are in the fourth quarter. Make the stretch play go right here, and we do stretch it. We stretch it all the way out there to the sideline, get 8, come back this way. Finds a little bit of a seam early, gets it up around the 50, and you still see a bunch of their guys that run into the football. Something we got to do better. We've got to get more people to the point of attack when we're playing defense. But good job
Making something out of nothing there.
Yeah, and then we have mishandled the snap, and it was a low one, tough one to handle. Great job here by Raj. Just a great run against a great defense. So tough yardage. Those are big ones. Go back to the screen and hit them for about 15 or so. So we're down to the 20. Go back to our little pin and pull stretch type run, and good play for us. Another 6 yards. Come back this way, and TJ's
Picking his way there.
absolutely great run into the end zone. And Raj makes a guy miss late and gets it in. That's our 42nd point. So that's a final score there. Tough night for us, tough loss.
And coming back in the studio again, Warriors fall in this region contest. Now you got playoffs coming. We're excited about that. But Coach, tell me, you got an open week this week, working on some defense things. That's been the talk, and I know you and the coaching staff are working hard on that. Tell me about some things you're working on.
Well, I think the big thing I would say is when you struggle like we have, it's a lot of times society wants to think it's all one thing, right? It's never one thing. It's a combination of a bunch of things, and for us right now, physics plays into it for sure. Sometimes we got some effort issues. We've got some alignment issues that need to be fixed by both players and coaches. There have been some times where we've lined up and we're not gap sound. We've got some pursuit angle, we got some fits. Our situational awareness at times has been terrible. We can't give up 3rd and 18s. I think we started the season giving up a 3rd and 20 in a 0-0 game to Frederica. And then had a big one in this game where we did get a stop on the second series, and we got another opportunity to get a stop down here on the baseball field end, and we let them behind us on 3rd and 18. So it's all those things. I do think that they're fixable, and we're going to continue to work on getting better.
All right, we're getting better. We've got Pinewood coming into town next Friday, so that's November 17th. They're coming in. Tell me about this Pinewood team.
Well, one, they're pretty balanced. I think their best players are probably QB and a couple receivers. They got a kid that's almost 900 yards. He's 6'1". They got another kid who's over 500 yards. He's 6'3". And then that same quarterback, these guys were both there last year, right? They're really solid on the line of scrimmage, and they have a commitment to run the football. Like I said, they're almost 50-50 over the games we have in terms of just really run-pass balance. So I think, and they're going to be scrappy. They're going to come after you, defensively. They're going to bring people. They'll be diverse with their secondary stuff. They'll play some man. They'll back off at times, but we have a lot in common in that we can throw the ball around. We're both committed to the run, and they're going to err on the aggressive side. So I've gone against their coach since literally 2004, and he's going to bring in a tough physical football team that is going to make you defend the whole field. So we'll have to be at our best.
Yeah, another fun game is going to be at Warrior Field. So I hope to see you guys out there. But let's just talk playoffs. I mean, to me, it's one of those like it's 0-0. You know, your record's 0-0 now. Every week, it's just you just want to go 1-0. So tell me about how the mentality changes throughout the program.
Well, I think you're right. Everybody's undefeated again, and I think all across the country. I think hitting reset can be good and bad in life, but in terms of what we're talking about here, it's a beautiful thing. You hit reset, you're all undefeated, you've all got dreams, and so many times, people come out of nowhere and win big in the playoffs, and it wouldn't be coming out of nowhere. We are the 4 seed, but certainly I feel like we got a shot here, and we're really excited about. You got to take it one step at a time, but really excited about this quarterfinal game that we'll have. This week, of course, is the play-in week where we got 7-10 and 8-9 and all that kind of stuff to set up the quarterfinals. So we do get Friday night off before we play on the 17th.
Yeah, and of course, I'm not saying we're old, but we are. We've seen playoffs go crazy ways. Everybody kind of maybe has some favorites or some things, but you never really know. You've seen it. Maybe some teams that you coached too that have just had some favored teams lose, so that you've seen and coached against. So tell me kind of your thoughts on that, or just kind of like how that goes.
I just think that's one of the reasons why people do get so excited, because we've seen it so many times in the NFL. You see the wild card team win the Super Bowl, and it happens in every sport. Why does it happen in our sport? I mean, one of the reasons, you can't control injuries, and so maybe sometimes the ultra talented teams get a person or two hurt along the way. It happened to us in 2006. We lose in the semis by 2 and to the team that won it all, and I felt like we had a real shot had we had some people healthy that got hurt before. The next year we keep everybody healthy and we run the table, right? So there's that. It is an oblong ball that bounces all kinds of different ways, and maybe they call the punter's knee, they blow the whistle when his knee's on the ground on the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
They give you a 5-yard field to attack. There's all kinds of stuff.
It'd be great if that happened.
Yeah. So I just think there's a lot of times momentum and breaks, like you play a game and you go, man, we didn't catch any breaks. And then you go over here and you catch all the breaks.
Yeah.
And so we're going to pray that we're going to be our best, and we're going to try to catch all the breaks. So we'll see what happens.
And especially in the high school level too, that momentum and emotion just builds and carries. It's neat to see. Mm-hmm. So anyway, any last words before we end up?
Just excited, proud of our team for the fight they continue to bring, and looking forward to getting back out there and being a little better next Friday night. All
right, we look to see you out there, and if you're not out there, we'll see you next. It won't be next week, but after the 17th, we'll see you in 2 weeks for the Warrior Review.